Hey up my ducks, it's me, Charlie, and I'm back, finally! I am so sorry that I've been away for a little while. I needed to take a break as I'll be completely honest, my physical health took a turn for the worse. And when that happens, my mental health also kind of normally takes a turn for the worse as well. As you can see, I cut all my hair off and went blonde. So it's like we've got a new host of Dear Society, but it is me, Charlie. So I just thought that today we'd have a little bit of a catch up, and I also want to share some tips on how to spot an MLM and see if a job opportunity is a legitimate one or if it's actually an MLM in disguise trying to get you into their pyramid. So where have I been? Like I said, I started to get, my health started to get a little bit worse, and it really affected me mentally as well. As much as I absolutely love doing this channel and doing the Instagram and the silly posts and stuff, unfortunately, I have to listen to my body, and it wasn't allowing me to do that. As much as I kind of like see this as like a therapy and I love it, I also got to remember that therapy is also quite draining. So when I was having like a bad time, perhaps this kind of content wasn't the best for me to be doing. I had to take a bit of time for myself, but I'm back. I've got loads of content planned. I'm really excited. Some amazing guests will be coming on. And yeah, if you've got a story that you want to share, if you want to come, even if you've not got a story, you just want to come on and have a chat about MLMs or whichever. I'm also going to start doing some more videos about my chronic illness. I think it's really important to raise awareness of invisible illnesses, as there's still such a huge stigma attached to it, and it's got to stop. I had this little social media break, and I've come back on it, and on my word, the things that I've already seen from the MLM Huns, we've got Globe, business bombshells, whatever they want to call themselves, have now got this new thing called Globe Unfiltered. They've also got this new thing called Girls Got Guts. Anyway, I'm going to do a whole entire video on Globe because I'm not going to lie, I accidentally joined one of their like calls that they have, one of these unfiltered calls. Let me tell you now, it was unfiltered. I thought that the MLM I was part of was the worst pyramid schemey one. But let me tell you now, the things I heard on that call, I was like, hang on, like this is just a pyramid scheme call, in my opinion, completely. So I've got some news to share on that. I will be doing another video on that. Anyone wants to jump on with me and we can just go through it together, I'd love that. Let me know. I also see that the Travel MLM started asking ex-members to rejoin for free because they lost so many members, and I've had a look at the numbers over the past couple of months. They're still losing numbers, so that obviously didn't work. But the agents are still out there putting a load of lies. I saw one the other day saying how much commission they had made. Oh my gosh. The travel huns are back. 2.9 million in sales last month. Dare anyone say to me this business or product doesn't work? 10% bare minimum commission of 2.9 million. That's £290,000 worth of commission. But hang on, weren't they bragging that they had 70,000 agents? If that commission was paid equally to all those agents, they would get £4.14. So it's not something to be bragging about. £4.14. Might be able to get yourself a wrap of the day from Mackey's. What I wanted to cover today is some more multi-level marketing awareness. I wanted to make sure that you can spot an MLM a mile off. Now, I can. I mean, before, with me untrained eye, I didn't spot the MLM, did I? I went in head first. So I thought it was really important to do this video. I was personally deceived into joining a travel MLM, and I've seen that MLMs have grown hugely in the UK, especially since the pandemic. And I had no idea what an MLM even was. I've never heard of them. And now that I am aware of them, I'm still seeing job adverts, which are actually MLMs, all over my social media page. So this video is going to show you if the job or opportunity that you've been presented with is actually an MLM to steer clear of. They've literally been popping up everywhere. Like, I even saw somebody posted, like, there was an Avon one in a job centre advert, which is crazy. And if any rep is promoting it as employment, then they're being deceitful from the start. It's not someone that you want to work with. And what makes it even more difficult is nowadays, like, remote working's been the norm since the pandemic. People have been working from home, so work from home jobs seem pretty normal nowadays. But this video is going to help you. Now, these companies aren't going to shout from the rooftops that they are an MLM. They're going to try and keep it under wraps. They'll call it something like network marketing, social selling, direct selling, a sisterhood, etc. An MLM is a business model that involves making sales directly to your friends, your family members, your network. However, one of the main traits of an MLM is that you earn money by recruiting a downline of salespeople, and then you take a cut out of their hard work. In fact, recruiting is normally as important, if not more important, than selling the actual products, especially when it comes to the bottom line. So it might sound like a harmless way of making money at the minute, but there's a reason that this business model is so controversial. There's a reason that companies have been fined or shut down because they're operating as actually an illegal pyramid scheme in disguise. And you might think, well, so-and-so seems to be doing all right with it. You know, she's doing really well. She looks like she's having a fabulous life. But what they don't tell you is that 99% of participants in multi-level marketing actually lose money. They're often encouraged to like exaggerate things like the amount of money that they get, and even exaggerate like health claims, which is so bad. There's a couple of signs to look out for. So you're probably going to get introduced to this opportunity by somebody that you know. That's because the leaders would have told people to contact their warm market first, the people that they know already. So if you have a message from someone like, hey hon, how are you doing? And you've not spoke to them since school 10 years ago, it might be an MLM. They also have this like emphasis on anyone can join. And that might sound great, like, because I thought, oh well, like, don't need certain qualifications and, you know, it's equal opportunities. But no. Look at it from the other way around. They don't normally require like a job interview or experience or professional references, so anyone can join. That will explain why there are so many criminals in the MLM world, especially there's quite a few in the travel MLM actually. MLM structures resemble a pyramid. However, I know the Huns will say, well, pyramid schemes are illegal. It doesn't mean they don't exist. Like, drug dealing's illegal, but don't mean that drugs don't exist, does it? And in this triangle, you've only got very few people, 1% at the top of the triangle, who are actually making money. And the rest of them, the 99% of the rest of the triangle, are losing money because it's all going up to them at the top. And those at the top have got there because they either got in early or they're like an influencer, they've got a huge following, so they've been able to make a huge downline and make money off them. This is something to look out for too. Quite often, the products that MLMs shift or very low quality products or services. Normally because the focus isn't on the product, as we said, the focus is on recruitment, getting more people in. Quite often, in some of these MLMs, they're their biggest customers. And that's because they've got to make certain sales a month. So stock ordering is often encouraged. And then you get people who are stuck and out of pocket because they've purchased like all this stuff, whether it's a starter kit or they've had to buy products to reach to enroll or whatever. And they're stuck with all these products. Like, stock ordering shouldn't be encouraged. It's also like high pressure as well. Like, they try and stop you from doing your research. They want you to sign up and join there and then because they don't want you to go away and find videos like this or go onto Google and find out that, in fact, you know, the truth about MLMs. What's the communication like in the company? Try asking a difficult question to the person that's introducing you. See how they answer it. Do they call you negative? Do they hide the truth? Or do they answer it honestly and openly? And remember that legitimate companies will always want you to be informed. If it's a legitimate opportunity, there's going to be an abundance of information for you. These companies should be giving you loads of information, details of the compensation plan, details about the product, financial information about like the average income disclosure statements. If they're not doing that, they've got something to hide. And if the company pressures you to pay for training, that's a massive red flag. I know the travel MLM that I worked with, it's not the right word, is it? The travel MLM that I was a part of encouraged us to pay for extra courses and things like a dream maker course, a vacation builder course. Check out the BBB website, the Better Business Bureau. You can see if there are any complaints on there about the company and how they have dealt with it, whether they have actually responded or whether they've just ignored it. All companies are going to have problems, but if they fail to respond or offer help, then that is a huge red flag. So hopefully that has helped you to realise if a company or opportunity that you've been approached with is in fact a legitimate opportunity, or whether it's actually somebody trying to get you involved into a sneaky MLM. Well, yeah, it feels so good to be back. I feel so much more like me again, which is incredible. And yeah, I really want to get some guests on here, whether you want to talk about a specific MLM or certain topics like toxic positivity, whatever. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you want to come on. I'd really appreciate it. It's so much better when there's someone else to bounce ideas off, isn't it? But yeah, sending love and light to you all. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. I am back and I'll see you all very soon. Love and light.